Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to share with you the workflow that I built to find company lookalikes of my best customer. So let's get started. First, I want to show you the workflow that I've built around this strategy. And for this process, I've used the new feature of Clay, which is Workbook. And basically, Workbook allows you to create multiple tables in a single workbook. So it's just like, having a Google Sheet where you can put different tables into different tabs. So what I'm showing you right now is the workflow for building a company lookalike. You can also use the same workflow when you apply this strategy for your own outreach. So for the first step, I use Ocean.io to find company lookalikes. Ocean.io integrates with Clay and you can use it for finding a lookalike list of your best customer. All you have to do is just to put in the domain of your best customer and then set the number of companies that you would like Ocean.io to find, and Ocean.io is going to do the work. Second step is to find people from this company. So this is where you are going to put in the job titles and other filters that you need to find the best people for your cold outreach campaign. And then down here, you're gonna see that all of the contacts are being sent to instantly for cold email outreach automation. And then we are also sending the contacts to HeyReach for LinkedIn outreach. So you can also do the same approach. So if they don't respond via email, you also have the chance to get responses from these people on LinkedIn. Let's take a look at the tables that I built to create this workflow. So first is the company lookalike list. So this is how it looks like. I've just displayed the company size because I'm using that to qualify the companies, and then name of the company, the domain, and then LinkedIn company profile. Let's take a look at the Find People tab. These are all the contacts as well as their job titles, their location, and all other information here. So the first enrichment that I've done is the email waterfall enrichment. So I've used a combination of data providers. First is Apollo.io, and then I use Find Email as the second enrichment, and then other data providers. After enriching the email addresses of these people, what I've done next is that I've called Million Verifier to verify these email addresses. And this is how I set it up. So I use the HTTP API enrichment, and then this is my setup. So get endpoint, I've added my own API key, and then the email address as a value. And then after verifying the email addresses, those contacts with the status of OK, I've added an extra enrichment, and that's identifying the company solutions or the type of solutions that they offer. So this one is a document management and workflow automation solutions. I've also identified who are they selling to. So they are selling to government and healthcare organizations. So this is pretty good. For identifying company competitors, I've used Clayagent Neon for this process because Clayagent Neon does a really good job at finding the accurate competitors. So I've made two columns for competitors. So this is where the competitor one gets added, and then there's another column where competitor 2 gets added. And also, I'm fetching the source because I'm using it as a reference when doing cold outreach. So later, I'm gonna show you how the cold email looks like on a campaign level. So I'm just running through the columns that I've added here in my Clay table. Next is company name cleaned up. So I cleaned up all the company names. So that's just to remove the unnecessary extensions like PTY, LTD, and so on. And then what I've done here is that I've trained the AI to write a personalized message based on my preference. So this is a sample output. So let me show you a sample one. This is the first line, and then this is the transition, and then offer, case study, and the call to action. So this is not a bad email because number one, this is relevant in a sense that I'm offering something of value to a prospect where I have a strong case study. And then number two is that this email is super short, simple and easy to consume. So it doesn't have a lot of friction because I'm just simply asking for interest. That's the power of Twain and training the AI to write emails for you. And for the final enrichments here, I've just pushed the contacts to instantly and hey reach. So on a campaign level, I'm gonna show you how the email looks like. Let's go over to instantly. This is the email step 1. So this is the subject line and this is the first email. And as you see here, we are using the snippets that we're able to generate from our Clay table, like, you know, the solutions that they offer and then their ICP. And then if you're gonna notice here, there is the poke the bear question, and then there is a case study, and then there is a call to action. And you might be wondering, where did we insert the Twain sales email? So later I'm gonna show you where did I add that. So let's go to email step 2 first. For the email step 2, this is how it's gonna look like. It's mentioning 2 competitor names and then the source. This is how the third email looks like. So basically, this is where we are inserting the Twain sales email or the full sales email generated by Twain. That's pretty much it for this workflow. I hope you got value. I hope that you can use this video as your reference when you start building your lookalike list. And I would say that this approach is really powerful. You can get a lot of warm conversations by implementing this strategy because you can hyper personalize your message to this target audience. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or if you need help in implementing Clay for your business, just shoot me a message on LinkedIn or comment down below and I'll make sure to respond to you as soon as I can. Cheers.